posture is essentially going to dictate your power output, mainly because power is an expression of force times velocity. And so looking at both sides of the equation of force times velocity equaling power, let's take force for example. Force is essentially the amount of force that we want to be able to apply into the ground. Let's say in the context of sprinting, we want it to be fast force, aka power. And so posture on this side of the equation is going to relate more towards biomechanics, optimal joint angles, all that sort of stuff. And so my usual number one go-to for just addressing this idea of mobility, posture, biomechanics usually just simply revolves around ankle dorsiflexion. The simplest idea to conceptualize posture to power output. And so if we take anything, even if we dumb down the sprint example towards a vertical jump, if I'm trying to jump as high as I can, I want to be able to maximize the amount of force I put in the ground, which means I want to maximize the amount of distance that I'm able to access through all of my joints, my range of motion. And so if I'm able to have more ankle dorsiflexion, it means my ankle can travel more distance. My calves, my soleus gastroc can produce more force through that distance, which can help my overall force and power output. And on the other side of the spectrum, when we talk about velocity, I kind of already touched on it, but in terms of posture, if I have good range of motion, if I have good biomechanics, the speed at which I execute a movement is essentially broken down to the distance that I travel over time. And so yes, if I'm increasing the amount of force that I'm applying into the ground or through a range of motion, and then I'm specifically focusing on the range of motion or the distance that I'm traveling over time, so in this case, ankle dorsiflexion, the distance that the ankle travels, I'm going to start maximizing my levers. And so depending on your build, your size, height, length, whatever it may be, if you're trying to be more powerful for your sport, you want to maximize the distance that you can travel. You want to maximize the amount of length that the universe has given to you. And so usually in the context of sport, we start talking about acceleration mechanics and maximizing power through that. And so if I'm a basketball athlete, if I'm a hockey player, soccer, football, and I'm trying to go from a standstill and get going towards my top speed or get down the court, get down the field, I'm trying to maximize the length that I have in my lower limbs. I'm trying to maximize that triple extension through those projectile angles. And in the background, I'm trying to work on the range of motion that'll help me maximize every extra inch that I have with my levers. And so like always, if there's something that I missed in this video, or there's something you want to learn a little bit more about, send me a DM, leave a comment on a video, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Or if you want more specific access to me, you want more specific responses, make sure to join my online athletic performance community. It's basically going to serve as my hub and my brain dump of 10 plus years of experience working as a strength conditioning coach and high level athlete, where I'm basically just trying to give you the training routines, the training resources, the education programs, turn you into the best athlete that I can. And so until next time, peace.